And you mentioned Donald Trump. What other leaders in any walk of life have you been particularly impressed by?
Well, I think that political leaders, Nelson Mandela would be a good example of somebody that when he came out of prison after all those years, he could have taken a view of retribution and revenge and sent South Africa into total carnage and chaos. And instead, he went the other way. And he was very forgiving and very inclusive of the people that had persecuted him. And I think that is true leadership. Leadership is being able to actually unite people. My criticism of Donald Trump, and I've told him this, is that I think he should now be in a position where he starts to try and unite America rather than play to the divisions. But he's very much a you punch me, I'll punch you kind of character, and he finds that difficult. I'm hoping over time, particularly if he gets re-elected, which I think he might, is that he starts to become a more inclusive president. But leadership in the end is about bringing people together and about rallying people and about bringing people with you. Winston Churchill, you could argue, single-handedly saved this country in World War II through the sheer force of his confidence and the power of his rhetoric. Leadership's a powerful thing when it's used well. Conversely, the Germans were led by Adolf Hitler, who was clearly a strong leader, but for very evil ways. And so, leadership isn't always a good thing if it's badly executed or has evil intent. But I do think that you look at great leaders over the centuries, whether it's a Churchill, Thatcher, who was very divisive, but was, when it mattered, like the Falkland Islands, a great leader. Leadership can rally countries, it can rally sports teams. Alex Ferguson would be a great example to me of a natural-born winner and a natural-born leader. But you talk to the people that play for him, and they'll all say he was a great guy with the young players, with the staff and everything else. So it's a multifaceted thing. The problem I have with this country right now is there is a shocking lack of good leadership.